When Boston and Cleveland met on Sunday to determine the Eastern Conference, many people, including me, felt like the Cavs had no chance on the road without Kevin Love. But any prediction that involves this team always has a caveat, and that is, you can never bet against a team that has
LeBron James.
The second quarter is a great place to examine what happened in the whole game, since it was here where the Celtics' early lead evaporated and the Cavaliers started to take control. The Celtics run a version of elbow get, where Rozier gets the ball at the elbow and then gets the ball screen set for him. Set so close to the basket, the defense has to make a split-second decision, and when both players gravitate towards the ball, it's an easy lob with no weak side help to Al Horford. The Cavs lull the Celtics to sleep with a play they've run 1,000 times, a quick pin down for Korver for a three. However, they add a cut by LeBron that catches the entire arena off guard for the LeBron smosh at the rim. It oftentimes feels like the Celtics think that the first team to take 43 pointers wins. Well, when you don't take enough quality threes, that axiom will never come true, especially if you double pump before releasing. By getting the Rozier on the LeBron switch at the elbow, the Celtics can't bump him out of there right away. And that said, I think you need to double LeBron no matter what. On this possession, he's able to dump it off for a layup anyway. So why not try to get it out of his hands with proper rotations that would only give up a contested three-point shot? Out of horns, the Celtics are able to immediately force the mismatch with Jordan Clarkson guarding Al Horford down low. When they get it to him, the double is half-hearted and too late, and the Celtics extend the lead. This time, Boston decides to pick on Jeff Green down low, who is also no match physically for Horford. However, if you aren't going to double, then it makes no sense for LeBron to have both feet in the lane standing straight up and down. You might as well be 2 steps closer to your man in the corner. Good skip to Morris, open look, and the lead is now 12. In the only blemish on his box score numbers, LeBron turned it over 8 times, and I cannot figure out what he saw here, but Tatum races down, and once he double pumped this shot, it's time to get it moving to Morris wide open on the right wing. Instead, it's a missed opportunity to get into blowout territory over the Cavs. The Cavs were able to battle back against the Horford post-up by doubling with the long-armed Hill. While it is one pass away, it's so aggressive that Horford cannot make the easy pass back to Tatum for a three. LeBron rotates over, and what was a big advantage for the Celtics turns into a turnover. And here's an example of the Celtics taking advantage of the double one pass away. They dive LeBron's man to the hoop, sucking in Thompson, and that gets a good look for Rozier, who misses. This basically was a Horford post-up versus LeBron post-up game, and the Celtics again get the mismatch down low with the pick and roll, and I love the attack on the catch, spinning for the layup before the defense had a chance to think about a double team. Another double of Horford from one pass away causes more pain to the defense as the good ball movement opens up a lane to drive and Smart gets free throws. While Tatum rarely, if ever, looked like a rookie in this series, here's an example where he does a nice job to reject the ball screen, but then gets stuck up in the air without a plan. He needed to create a shot from this, but also Jaylen Brown needs to stay home in the corner for an outlet pass. Instead, the ball gets deflected, George Hill takes off down court one-on-one, and Terry Rozier can't stop the layup. Another example of a LeBron post-up where the defense simply refuses to double team down low. We already showed that they gave up a pass for a layup anyway, and here they give up the layup to LeBron. So why not let Jeff Green be open from the perimeter and get it out of LeBron's hands? Of course, they get this exact action as LeBron forces the rotation, but look at Tatum's positioning. With Smart rotating over and Brown sinking down, Tatum needs to be 3 steps to his left and in a good stance. Instead, he's way late, and while JR hasn't shot well in Boston until now, he nailed 3 of them in this game. In the fourth, LeBron imposed his will like very few players can. Between his points and assists, he accounted for 20 of the 28 points the Cavs scored. On this ISO, Al Horford has been getting routinely blown by all series long, and this one was no different. They should have put Morris right on that left block and had Tatum and Rozier zone up the backside. Instead, it's an easy layup. Not all the good events were planned. Smart just about steals this pass to an open Korver for a layup, but somehow the ball bounces right back to LeBron, who gets an open 14-footer. We're so used to seeing LeBron back down Rozier from the top that Tatum loses concentration, doesn't see the ball, and LeBron rifles the pass to J.R. Smith, who hops, dips, and splashes before Tatum can get close enough to stop it. The Celtics had one final push down the stretch, but Rozier hesitates slightly on the three, and this is inexcusable by the defense. No one gets back, assuming the Cavs would walk it up and take time off, but LeBron sees Hill and nails him with an absolute perfect pass. Horford can't stop him as the nifty reverse drops. Another bad three-point attempt by the Celtics doesn't fall. LeBron snatches the rebound, and forget about this runaway train stopping until it reaches the end of the tracks and the game. Another finals, another LeBron appearance. For the 8th straight time, James will lead an Eastern Conference team to the last series of the season. It's a tremendous accomplishment, and they had to dodge a hail of bullets during the playoffs to get there. The Celtics overachieved with a number of untested players stepping up into big roles throughout the postseason, and their future could not be brighter with the return of 2 All-Stars from injury. But for now, it's time for Cavs fans to savor another run against the West. And while no one will bet on them winning, do I need to remind you that this team has
LeBron James.
Sports fans, make sure to hit the subscribe button and adjust your settings so you can get notified immediately when we drop another great NBA video. Let us know how you feel with a thumbs up and a comment. After all, at BBallBreakdown, we're not a channel, we're a conversation. You in?